This is it, Ethan. My dream.
What?
The snowstorm and being in front of the fire, all toasty and warm. It's always been my dream, and now it's actually happening. There's no place I would rather be, nothing else I'd rather do.
Well, what about being on a date with that guy you're crazy about?
Well, yeah, but, well, you must be starved.
Oh, I could eat.
Well, I'll go get dinner together.
Hello?
It's me again, Ethan.
Gwen.
I just heard a report that snowplows will be coming through soon.
Really?
So I might be able to make it up to the cabin after all. I feel terrible that you're up there all alone.
Look, Gwen, I don't want you driving in the snowstorm.
But if the roads get plowed...
They'll still be slick. You'll be driving on ice.
Well, maybe the garage has tire chains.
I'm telling you, Gwen, it's not worth the risk.
I just want to be with you, Ethan.
I want that too. You know how much. But I love you, Gwen, and I want to make sure you're safe. So just turn around and go back to Harmony.
We had such plans.
We'll make others, better plans.
I hate that you're up there all by yourself.
At least I won't go hungry. I have all that food I brought up.
All that food for our romantic dinner. Oysters and caviar. I hate the snowstorm.
Yeah, me too. That's what I'm thinking next time we should do a 180.
180?
Instead of holding up on top of the mountain, we should go to the beach, the Caribbean, Mon.
My family's island place.
Make sure that nobody else is in the house.
If I have to throw them out bodily, that place will be deserted. I can't wait, Ethan. I'll go to sleep tonight dreaming of us on the beach.
Trade winds blowing.
Billion stars in the sky.
It's a date. Now, drive home carefully and call me the minute you get home.
I will.
I love you, Gwen, and I always will.
What was that?
Nothing, just something that had fallen over, that's all. I was unloading the hamper and I put some stuff on the edge of the counter. It must have fallen off. Call me later. Bye. Teresa? What happened? Why are you crying? You're crying because you dropped caviar?
Yeah, what else?
Oh, come on, Teresa. There's plenty of sturgeon in the sea. Sorry, that was pretty lame. Lighten up, Teresa.
I am really sorry, Ethan. I have heard that caviar is really expensive.
It's no big deal, really. Now, weren't you saying something about fixing dinner?
Yeah, I know you brought up all that fancy food, but I found some frozen shrimp in the freezer, and I thought if I could find the ingredients for Mama's rice...
Sounds great.
It is. My grandmother brought the recipe from the old country, and Mama says it goes back generations.
Tell you what. What do you say we have a cook-off? We got some clams in the fridge. Give me an hour, and I'll serve you a steaming bowl of good old clam chowder.
And I'll stir up the shrimp and Spanish rice.
Yeah, the perfect blend of two cultures.
Well, we can't let all this food go to waste.
Are you thinking raw oysters?
With lemon juice.
Well, you are in luck. You happen to be snowed in with one of the world's great oyster shuckers.
Oh, talk is cheap.
Yeah, watch closely. It's all on the wrist.
You're good.
Lemon?
Here you go.
Oh, ladies first.
Thank you. Mmm.
Good, huh?
I can't remember when I didn't love oysters. And for you?
Thanks. Thanks. That was great.
Another?
Oh, later. I've got some shucking to do. Clams fresh from the bay. You know, I'm gonna put together a clam chowder that Julia Child would be proud of. Old recipes are terrific, Teresa. This rice is world class.
Well, your chowder took first prize, hands down.
Well, I vote both dishes get a blue ribbon, and we call this cook-off a draw.
I guess we make a good team.
I guess we do.
Are you worried about something?
Gwen. She was supposed to call me the minute she got home.
Oh,
I hope she's all right.
I'm sure she is, Ethan.
Teresa, I know I asked you not to mention to Gwen that you were ever here.
And I won't.
But I'm not asking you to lie. It's just...
She was upset when she saw us together before.
Of course, and all those incidents were innocent. But still, she wouldn't understand. Her imagination would run wild, and she'd end up getting hurt.
I understand.
And the last thing I want to do is hurt her. I want to protect her.
I won't say a word. It's the least I can do after you were so understanding about my father.
Oh, yeah.
I know your father thinks Papa stole from him, but I am sure it was some sort of mix-up. Mama swears that Papa isn't a thief, and I'll never believe he could do anything wrong. I'm sure he is as honest as Mama says he is. I know that, Ethan.
Well, it's good you feel that strongly, Teresa.
I'm just afraid of what will happen if he's ever found. My brother Luis wants to have him arrested.
I hope for your sake that never happens.
I love him, Ethan. Even though he left all those years ago and I barely remember him, he's in my heart.
Now, my father never left me, but I barely know him. It's understandable, I suppose. You know, I was away in school when I was growing up, and every time I'd come home, he was busy or away on a business trip.
I'm sure he loves you.
You know, my father didn't teach me how to ride a bike or skate or make snowballs. He was Pilar.
How well did she teach you?
What?
Well, how much did you learn?
What are you talking about?
Come on, we're gonna have a snowball fight. And I better warn you, I have a great arm.
Oh, yeah, well, we'll see.
Oh, yeah.
I have to warn you, I play baseball.
Oh, really? Well, watch out. It's so beautiful.
Really a picture postcard. Sneak attack! Of course, you know this means war. You better watch it. No, kid! Feel like a little girl.
Oh, yeah?
Hey now.
I won.
Hey, you're lucky I took mercy on you. Death by snowball is a tough way to go.
Oh, gosh. What happened?
Well, that's a good old country power outage. It means the furnace is dead. It's electric.
So that means...
That means it's gonna get pretty cold in here tonight.
Oh, I like cold.
I'm talking about around freezing. We're gonna have to sleep in front of the fire.
Oh, I don't mind at all. That's fine with me. Well, it's just that,
What?
Well, I don't have anything to sleep in. I didn't bring any pajamas or anything.
And why would you? All you're supposed to do was to get me to sign those papers for my father, and you're supposed to head back to Harmony.
Right.
In the bedroom dresser, lower left-hand drawer, you'll find some pajamas.
Great.
I'm gonna load up on some logs. We're gonna need this fire to last all night.
Wow, that's some fire.
That's some outfit.
Well, they were the ones in the drawer, just like you said.
You're swimming in them.
Well, they feel great on.
Here. I made you some hot chocolate. The stove still works. It runs on gas.
I love hot chocolate.
That'll help you sleep better.
Thanks for taking such good care of me.
It's the least I could do. I mean, I feel bad enough you being here.
Dad?
Well, you're the innocent in all this. I mean, the only reason you're here is because you needed me to sign some papers for my father. I mean, I'm sure you'd rather be back in Harmony with that guy you're crazy about.
My guy, yeah.
Yeah, you know the one you told me you have a crush on? You can never have too many pillows, right?
When did you...
When did I what?
You didn't hear what I said?
No, what did you say?
Never mind.
Oh, okay. Well, since you're sleeping closest to the fire, you're in charge of the logs. It's really easy. If you see the flames getting low, you just throw another log on, okay?
You're gonna sleep that far away?
Yeah.
Won't you be cold so far away from the fire?
Well, I don't want to crowd you, after the shock I gave you when you first came in.
You don't have to be that far away from the fire. You'll freeze. Come on, you'll be much warmer if you sleep closer with me.
Are you sure?
Yeah, very sure.